Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CRMD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. That does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very nice movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here, and by far the biggest volume this chart has had for quite a while. The majority of the volume, don't get me wrong, was actually pretty strong already, but then the late afternoon hit and the volume came pouring in that much more, and the price reacted nicely with it. So a lot of eyeballs on this one, so let's map out some levels of support, and then we can talk areas of resistance. So the first level of support is what I would call the ideal level. Maybe say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And that would be if the price can stay up there above $2.50. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below $2.50, I'm not saying that implies the entire chart is destroyed or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could manage to stay up above that area, that would definitely be a huge sign of power going forward. Next level of support after that would be that previous breakout point right down there around the $2.38-ish mark. So as far as near-term levels, $2.50 and then $2.38. Taking a step back and looking at all this from more so the big picture point of view, that is where the purple line here comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move. That right there being defined as the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, that is what's being represented. Again, yeah, staying above the 250 mark would be great, but from the grand scheme of it all, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, things are pretty straightforward, nothing complicated other than the fact that the party stopped today during the final 30 minutes at 272. So therefore, that'll be the key battleground going into Wednesday. So all in all, very nice movement, and really resistance levels don't matter. Why do I say they don't matter? Well, what really matters in this chart is what's already been going on, and that is just building higher bases. So as long as higher bases continue to be built, or if you want to picture those as stair steps, then yeah, everything else will take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So focus on building higher bases and just sit back and let the trend do its thing. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.